Hi everyone, I'm General Pole and welcome to my automated wool farm tutorial. Wool is a very useful material in Minecraft. It can be used to craft beds, which in turn can be used to build the likes of iron farms. So in this design we have an observer observing a grass block. Once the sheep eats the grass, it triggers the dispenser, which has shears in it, which shears the sheep. The wool then drops down onto the grass block, which is then transfers down into the hopper in the minecart, into the hopper, and ultimately into the chest. So very simple and basic. I then took that basic design and made it into a more modular design here with 4 cells. It uses a little more resources but naturally provides a lot more wool and I believe is more efficient. As I've shown 2 versions of the automated wool farm, the basic and the more advanced version, I will show you the resources required for each of them. So for the basic design, so that's the single celled one, we'll need a hopper, a chest, a dispenser, an observer, 1 redstone, 1 rail, 1 minecart with hopper, 3 grass blocks, 1 shears, though we optimally would like to have 9. I will need some building blocks. I'm using 7 glass and 5 stone bricks. You can use whatever building blocks you desire. For the 4 celled version, we'll need a hopper, a chest, 4 dispensers, 4 observers, 4 redstone, 7 rails. I'll also need a powered rail, a minecart with hopper, 8 grass blocks, some shears, a minimum of 4, but ideally you'll want 9 per dispenser. You'll also need a lever for activating the powered rail, and you'll need some building blocks. I'm using 13 stone blocks and 16 glass, but you can use whatever building blocks you desire. Okay, so let's get started with the build itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is place down a chest, and then you're going to shift click a hopper into that chest like so. Next you are going to take a rail and place it on top of the hopper like this, and then you'll take your building blocks and you're going to place them either side of the hopper like so, and build them up one either side. This will stop the minecart from coming off the hopper. Then place your minecart with the hopper on it, like this. And on top of the minecart, we are going to place our grass block. So we'll put the 3 grass blocks across the top, like so. Okay. The next step is to then put our observer facing the center grass block, like this. So it's facing into the grass block. And then on the back of the observer we're going to place another building block. On top of the building block place a redstone dust like so. Now we want to place our dispenser. So the dispenser is going to be powered by the redstone, so we want it facing towards the grass block like this. And we'll put our shears into the dispenser. Again, like I said before, the minimum is 1, but ideally we want to have 9 so it'll last longer, as they do take durability damage when they are used. Next thing to do is to use our building blocks. I'm using glass to build up the cell to contain the sheep. So you just need to shift click on the dispenser for it to place properly. So I'm building around here like so. Use a temporary block for that bottom bit and complete the cell like that. So it's just too high, and 1 by 1. So you'll want to lure your sheep into the cell. I don't have any sheep nearby as I'm in creative, so I'll just use the mob egg. So I'll get the spawn sheep and we'll drop one of the sheep inside. Like so. So this is just nearly finished. The last thing to do is just to place a temporary block here and put a glass block on top. Again, you don't have to use glass, I like to use it because I can see it. And that is our simple version complete. There we are, you can see the sheep ate the grass and the system automatically sheared it. Okay, let's make the more advanced version now. So again, start off by placing a chest and shift clicking a hopper into the chest. Now this is where it varies, so you will now take your building blocks. So again, I'm using stone and glass. You can use whatever building blocks you want. Okay, so place down stone blocks around the hopper like so. So it'll be a 3x3 shape created, and in the center we can place some more stone blocks building a central column like this. Next we are going to want to place our rails, so we'll place them on the hopper, shift click to do that, and then just go around this base and place your rails the whole way around like so. And we'll also put a powered rail here in this block. You can put the powered rail in whatever block you wish. I just like this block because it's sort of out of the way behind the system. Then you'll also want to then take your lever, place the block and put your lever on the side and switch it on, so it'll power the rail. Now you can put your minecart with the hopper on top of the system, and if you give it a wee shove, it should then start spinning around indefinitely like this. Next you want to take your glass blocks and go the whole way around the central column like this, so it'll create a layer above the minecart like so. So this will be the platform on which the sheep will stand. So I'm just going to continue my central column up another 3 blocks like this, and I will start building the sails for the sheep. So firstly, place the observers into the grass blocks in the center on each side like so, and then you'll take your building blocks and place them on the back of each of the observers like this. And next you will take your dispensers, and we're going to place them on top of the observers, pointing in towards the central post like this. And then finally we'll put a redstone dust on the building block behind the observer, and that will power our dispensers. Now we want to put our shears on inside each of the dispensers, so a minimum of 1 in each dispenser. Ideally you want to put 9 in each of them, but that will require a lot of iron. But if you have an iron farm up and running, this shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now we're going to continue building the sails. So I'm using glass here, you can use whatever block you want. So we're just going to build up the sides like so, and we'll be going to place a block on top of the dispensers to complete each sail. So I'll just get up here again and do the far side, putting down my blocks like so on top of the dispenser, and that will create the sails that are 2 deep. Okay, and that is our sails complete. So now we need to get our sheep into the sails. Again, if you're in survival, you'll have to lure them into this. I'd advise putting trapdoors on top of the hole, so the open trapdoors, so that they'll walk over and drop in, because they'll think it's a solid block. And then finally, once you have your sheep in the sails, just seal the sails up like so, and this will protect them and keep them safe from mobs, and also prevent them from getting out. And that is the advanced design complete. So now all you do is just leave the farm to do its thing, and it'll produce all the wool you should ever need. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and leave a comment below. Subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching.